Hello, good morning. It is Friday. I know I say that literally every single Friday, so I'm sorry if that's annoying, but it's a thing. Lorena Carr here, daily vibe check, in case I didn't say that already. No, I'm not going to hang out while I throw down 25 cards here. So we're going to see what Spirit wants us to know. I'll do a little bit longer reading like I have been doing for a little while, where we do them just for the weekends. Because I got a lot going on this weekend. According to the cards, because as you know, I record these ahead of time. Technically, it's Monday. Looks like Wednesday, looking ahead, is going to be kind of dicey for me. So it'll be interesting to see how the week plays out. Last week, oh shoot, I really need to do some follow-up videos because there were some things that came up in the daily vibe check because again, recording early, sometimes I go back and have to rewatch them and go, man, what did I say? Because I don't remember. And things and how things play out in real time and what the actual vibe, what the vibe is and what the cards say versus the actual situation that happens. I've got to get better at actually documenting those. So at some point, maybe I'll do a follow-up video. One of my favorite YouTube guys, his name's Cash Peters. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. He calls himself the English Channeler, and he, in his meditative state, will channel, like he'll focus in on a person or a country or like a political party. Now, if you're super conservative, you won't like him. I'm just throwing that out there. But he will do these. He'll see images and pictures, and he'll do these drawings and say, in the pictures, I saw so-and-so going down this kind of tunnel and da-da-da. And it's very similar to like when I do readings, I don't see like how he sees things, but there's certain symbolism. Symbology, is that a word? Oh my gosh. Symbolism in particular things that, okay, well, I know if I see someone going down, crossing a bridge, it's going over something, you're moving to the other side of something, or if I see, you get the idea. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know for today. But yeah, Cash Peters, he's hilarious, so funny, love him. But he will do follow-up videos. He'll be like, so remember when I said this and this, it played out like this and this and this. Unfortunately, in my situation, I record these and I put them out in the universe, and I don't remember any of them. Like, I seriously have to go back when I post these and have to figure out, like, rewatch them and go, wait, what was that? Okay, what does that mean? And then so I can title them. All right. Okay, so we're doing a weekend reading. Every single weekend I go to do a weekend reading, and all of a sudden upside down cards are coming. This is really going to stress me out because I know, again, it's Monday. Next weekend, we're laying the floors for our dance studio, and we open on Monday. So right now I'm already feeling the pain, feeling the stress. Queen of Wands reversed. I often identify myself with the Queen of Wands. Strong leader, likes to have, work hard, play hard. That is me through and through. I do not do anything half-assed. As I get older, I find that I will do things halfway only because they only deserve half of my attention. That makes sense. So something's going on where my world's turning upside down. Good, great, so excited. Oh, even better. Seven of Pentacles reversed. This came up earlier this week. Someone's doing a half-assed job, not stepping up to your true potential. Okay, now this is really just pissing me off. Okay, now if I do it as a 5-card draw, though, then this means it's recent past, which means it's probably going to refer to Wednesday's chaos. And in the present, you've got the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So someone not stepping up to the plate and handling what they need to handle and doing something half-assed, which we've already discussed, I don't do, unless it only deserves half my attention. Now, the situation being the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. So again, using me as an example, in my studio situation, I want to be that person that's sitting on a throne. This is for monetary, this is job purposes, this is stepping into my power. This is doing something well to where we're earning money. So that ultimately is my goal. When you open a business, that's the goal, right? The advice, let's see what the advice is. Are you kidding me? Queen of Cups reversed. Now, this tells me that this is don't allow passion and lead in this. The fact that I just got 3 queens in a reading, I'll be interested to see what the fifth card comes out as. I feel like this is saying that as advice, don't be a pushover. Be careful not to ignore your intuition as well. Okay, I'm kind of over it. So the outcome is that you're going to be weak. Excellent. So I'm probably going to be exhausted by the end of the week. Let's see what the overall vibe is with the lesson. What lesson? No, let's do the Sacred Traveler. I think I'm going to pull some extra cards and get some clarification, because I'm kind of not digging this every single thing upside down, except my situation, like what I'm trying to be. Everything else is upside down. Doing things halfway, feeling weak. Okay. Fogged in, go slow, take time. Well, universe, I don't really have time. I've got a week. Yeah, well, by the time this comes to play, I open in a couple of days. So when you are surrounded in the thickness of fog and you can't quite see your way through, sometimes it's just best to move nice and slow through it so you don't run into anything that's not there. So I'm going to pull a few clarification cards. So I'm going to pull okay, so I'm going to pull a card to clarify my advice as well as the outcome. Okay, the advice, 4 of Swords. This is taking a moment to step back, evaluate your situation, figure out what is necessary and what is not, before you jump into any kind of conflict of cutting away things that don't belong. Okay, so to go along with this advice, maybe I need to actually listen to my intuition, but I also need to be a sword. I feel like whatever this weekend is bringing me, I cannot lose my mind. I cannot let my emotions get away from me. I have to keep things under control and lead with my head, not with my heart. And then the outcome, if I can do that, will be the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, excellent. Okay, so now we're getting better. So Knight of Pentacles. Knights have been a big theme this whole week, and so have pages. And knights go out and do things for the queens. So this is going out and getting what you want. I find it really, really interesting that there's so many pentacles are coming up. So while it might make you feel kind of broken down, I feel like some things have to come up and be shaken up. It's been kind of a theme this week, like pulling things up to the surface, things coming to light that, like a situation creating some chaos. And I feel like this knight is going to be able to, in the end, go get what you want. So it tells me that things do work out, even if I'm exhausted after the weekend. So now let me think, how could this play into a different situation? Okay. So, and this could mean apply this to maybe your job situation or in a relationship. I mean, pentacles typically aren't relationships, but it all depends on what means something to you. If relationships mean more to you than money, then that's your currency. So maybe relationships mean more. Um, maybe you've got a friendship kind of situation. Okay, so let's put this in a friendship situation. Maybe you have someone you thought was a friend that turns out they're not. They're kind of manipulative. Can also, when it's reversed as a person, can mean kind of a dark side of the feminine. Okay, maybe you have someone that you thought was putting effort into your relationship, and they're just not. You thought they were your friend, and they're just not. And the situation being the Queen of Pentacles, like you felt like I have this amazing friend. I have this amazing friend who I do everything for. I do anything for. I'd lay down my life for her or him. And reality is they're not stepping up to the plate. There's something. And then the advice is be careful not to let your emotions get run away with you. You're going to have to really put more logic into this. You're going to have to see things for what they are. You're going to be forced to see things. And while you might feel broken down and weak and sad by this, once you can make this decision to move on from something or to see things for what they are, you're able to go out and get a new friend. Yeah, go out and pursue something that is worth it. That could also be like a boyfriend or girlfriend, a romantic relationship. You feel like you're being treated like a queen or king, on top of the world. And whatever this is that comes to light, that someone's just kind of half-assing their way through something, or doing things for just the wrong motivation. You're going to feel like sad, broken down, like, oh my gosh, how'd this even happen? Questioning everything. And, why does this kind of stuff happen to me? Well, it happens so you can go get on your horse and go get something that is actually worthwhile for you. And sometimes it is hard to see through the fog. And instead of trying to bull your way through it, like charge your way through it and then find you're just stubbing your toe and running into trees, whatever, tripping over rocks, instead of trying to force your way through it, because even though things are foggy, just take the time to contemplate and wait to see what your next move needs to be. Don't just jump in, sword just swinging, and because you can't really cut the fog. You can't. You have to wait till it dissipates, and you have to wait till it lifts and just move slowly through it. So if you come to a bump, you can be like, oh, wait, something's in the way. Something's in the way. Let's move. Can we move around it? Can we move over it? So gingerly move through this. Don't feel like you have to just go in and strong arm your way through a situation. Well, this ought to be a fun weekend. I'm super excited about this. I'm going to have to go back and watch last weekend's, because I haven't done that yet, and see, because I remember recording it a few times, because like the death card, like all these really crazy negative cards were coming up, and ultimately all it was telling me was Saturday was going to be a bitch of a morning, and it really was, and I was completely stressed out, but then it worked out. By noon it was all fine. So this could be something that comes and goes quickly. Just know that now you have a heads up. You'll be able to see it coming before anything can happen to you. Yeah. Just kind of keep your eyes peeled. Let me know how this plays out for you. I know I gave 2 examples of how it could work. This could be applied to so many different situations. So I'm always interested to know how it plays out. Oh, and this weekend I've got a ghost hunt. Interesting. Yeah, I do tarot readings for the paranormal hunts at the Athenaeum Indy. And It's an amazing old building, super haunted. It's crazy good energy. It's beautiful. And so I go do reading events there, and there is going to be something new and unnavigated going on. Like there's a new twist to this event. So now I'm super curious as to how it plays out. And I need to make sure that I go in protected and clear-eyed. Navigate slowly through it because it's going to be unfamiliar territory, something new. And I cannot allow my insecurities to get to me or my own fears. Can't allow them to weaken me. I need to make sure I step back, observe, pay attention, and then at just the right time, I can go after what I want. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I'll keep you posted. I'm sure you're going to be sitting on the edge of your seat waiting for the next video so I can tell you all about it, right? No, that's okay. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Would love to hear your feedback. And I can't wait to hear how this plays out for you all. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you Monday.